What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Smoking and Grilling with me, AB. And that's right, you read the title, so you know what we making. We're gonna go ahead and make these barbecue baked beans, and we're gonna make them from scratch. And listen, if you stay to the end of the video, at the end, I'm gonna tell you guys how to make it and how to cheat it so you can make it like super quick. Now, I'm gonna go over these ingredients, but before I do, I wanna let you guys know, listen, they can be made in the oven and they can be made outside on the grill. So, without me getting ready to over talk it and nothing like that, we're finna go over these ingredients. I'm gonna just show you just how easy it is to make barbecue baked beans from scratch. Okay, look, now we're gonna start off with the beans, right? Here go the beans right here. You can see the different colors, right? Normally, I'm gonna say 80% of the time, I usually use navy beans. But because beans are so scarce right now, I had to just use Pinto and Kidney, just a mixture right here. I'm gonna show you, look, I got some Andouille Sausage right here. I just got 3 links, a couple of tablespoons of mustard. You can use dry mustard also, but I'm gonna go ahead and use just a standard, wet mustard. This right here is a teaspoon of kosher salt. We got some Apple Cider Vinegar, molasses, brown sugar, and this right here was like, I guess I'll just call this like a medium-sized onion. I already went ahead and diced that down. Here we got a half a cup, just a little bit over a half a cup, but the recipe I put in down in the description box below, it's gonna say, to use a half a cup. So right here we got a 1/4 cup of apple juice. And then right here I got some pure maple syrup. And this right here we're gonna use, a half a cup. I just didn't put it into a bowl because we're just gonna pour it and dump it. Real easy. And if you guys didn't know, if you're new to this right here, we making a barbecue sauce, right? So let me go ahead, let's get these cut, and then I'm gonna put these in a pan and we're gonna move forward. Now I'm just gonna take these, and we just gonna go ahead and just cut them. You cut them how you want to. You can cut these like this. You can cut them into quarters. You can do halves. It's really up to you. Just showing you guys your options. It depends on how you want it to look. That's why I'm only using 3 Andouille sausages, because this one is gonna be a lot. And then the thickness is really up to you too. So let me go ahead and just finish cutting these, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, now remember, I soaked my beans overnight, right? So I'm gonna just add my beans, to my pot. Look, I'm gonna cover with water. We just want it to be about 1 inch above the beans, right? And then from there, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna bring it to a boil, then we're gonna simmer, and we're gonna let it simmer for just 1 hour. Okay, now look, it's already been 1 hour, they simmered, right? What I did was, I just drained them into my colander, then I put them in this bowl right here. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna add them, to my tray. We'll leave them like that. Right, so I'm gonna set these off to the side. Now we'll bring these over. And then I wanna show you, you guys probably saw it sitting in the background. You can see the sizes, how I, went ahead and cut the andouille sausage down, right? So now, what we wanna do is, we're gonna start here. We're gonna go ahead and put this on medium high, push start. And what I wanna do is, I wanna put this on here, I wanna start, I don't know if you guys can see this, but when you look at the andouille sausage, you can see the color, right? Look at that, that's a lot of the flavor and the grease and oil, everything that goes inside of making the sausage, right? What I wanna do is, I wanna burn that and get some of that out, you know what I mean? And we wanna like crisp this up and release some of these flavors, prior to putting them in, mixing them in the beans. So we'll let this come up to temp, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, now look, this is getting nice and hot. I just want you guys to notice that I didn't put no cooking oil in, right? Because you're gonna render down some of this inside of here. So we'll just put these in here like this. Now I just want to bring you in so you guys can see. Take a look at that right there. This the money flavor right here. You know what I mean? I know you guys heard of the money shot, but this the money flavor. You want to see, where it's starting to char on that side. So what I did was I just flipped them over. Didn't want to bore you guys with it, but now you can see that, right? So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna bring this over here like this. I'm gonna bring the beans back, right? We'll go ahead and cut this off. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop the sausage in here. That's andouille sausage, just like you see. I'm going over the top because I want to leave that grease in there, and I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you now, because we got them onions. I'm gonna saute these onions a little bit and get those started too. So, as you guys can see, This is it right here. So you guys have been coming over the house, been wanting to know like, why are my beans be over the top? Because I go the extra mile and just go ahead, you know, and get my sausage right. So let's put this back right here so you guys can see. Bring this back to a medium high. Hit start. Once this comes back up to temp, what you'll see me do is, boom. All right, we back up to temp. You can see how I just like soaked up all of the grease, right? All of the oils from the andouille sausage, but no worries. We're gonna let this cook down and it's gonna render real nice. We're only gonna do this for about 4 minutes. Now, after 4 minutes, this is what they look like. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn this off. You know, just give it a stir around, look at it. I don't want to saute them all the way down. I just wanted to soften them up a little bit, let them absorb some of that flavor. Look, we not finished marinating with these flavors, right? So I'm gonna set that there. Go ahead and bring this back so you guys can see it. Now, we just gonna go ahead and just add this right here on top, just like this. And the reason I'm not stirring everything up, because I just want to stir it like one time. Now, I'm gonna say this. Look, now would be a good time, if you guys gonna make these in the oven, now would be a good time for you to go ahead and preheat your oven to 300 degrees. Now I'm gonna bring it up close so you guys can see. You could just see the flavor. Hey, too bad we don't have smell-o-vision. You guys would be like, ooh-wee. So now, I'm not gonna stir it, right? Because you know the beans, they're gonna be a little delicate. So now what we wanna do is we wanna add all of our other ingredients. We're gonna add them all. Okay, so look, right now you see me starting off with the maple syrup, right? You know, listen, in no particular order do you just add them. Really, this right from here on, you want to just do like a dump and go. You want to get all of your ingredients in there. And if you notice, you can see that I'm sprinkling everything around, and especially when it comes to this salt. Instead of just dropping it like in the center or whatever, because if we half mix it, you don't want no pocket of salt, right? So I kind of like sprinkle a little bit of each ingredient throughout the whole, you know, dish, right? So then you come with that molasses. Hey, it's something about looking at that molasses and watching it pour. Don't that just do something to you? Now, go ahead, after you get all of your ingredients in there, you want to be careful because then it's going to be time to go ahead and mix. So with ease, let's stir. Now, when you finish mixing it, it should look, you know, similar to this right here. So remember, you just want to be real delicate with it while you kind of like folding it over. And now's the time that you taste it to see if you need to add anything else to it. Okay, we covered. Now to go in the oven for 2 hours, and then we're gonna take a look at it and I'll show you the next step. Okay, now we done. It's been 2 hours. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, because what we're gonna do is, once we remove this, we're gonna go back into the oven and we're gonna let it finish cooking for about, I say 30 to 40 minutes. We're gonna take a look at it after 30 minutes, and then we're gonna decide if we wanna go a little longer. But that's just to put that top on there. So now to start to thicken up once we put this back inside of the oven. Hey, well, let's hurry up and get this back in. We're gonna set a timer for another, let's just say we're gonna set it for 30 minutes, then we're gonna look at it. Okay, now, here we go. Let me get you guys in a little closer. You guys can take a look, see how it is. Now look, this was after like about 35 minutes. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put them in this bowl right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and taste it. Now I want you guys to take a look at this and look at it going in that bowl. Your brain should be working right now, and all you should be thinking about is having that potato salad, maybe some barbecue chicken, ribs, or whatever it is, but that hands down right there, that's your money shot, and all I can say is enjoy. So tell me what you guys think about this one. You know what, it's super easy to make. It's a bit of a process, you know, meaning it's gonna take a little while, but the end result, hands down, it beats that can, you know, working from there. Nothing like having something done, you know, from scratch. So I'm gonna go ahead so that I don't over talk it right here. Listen, my mouth is watering as I'm talking. I got it right here. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead, let me see if I can get this to focus for you guys so you guys can see it. That's it right there. Hey, check that out. That right there, hands down, that's it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm finna hit it. Hey, you know what? Let me just go ahead and be honest with you guys. I've already hit it. Listen, people behind the screen right now, behind this camera, everybody's mouth is watering. I let everybody sample it. So here we go. Cheers. Hey, I can't say nothing about it. You know what I mean? All I can tell you is you guys got to try it. It's a bit of a process, you know what I mean? But listen, if you're outside, and especially if you're using your grill, you can set this off to the side and let it absorb some of that smoke flavor. And if you're in the kitchen, just go ahead and put it in. Do it the way I showed you right here. Either or. Hey, listen, hands down. And then for me, I like to eat mine with a little potato salad next to it. You know what I mean? So I do a little bit of that bean, some of that andouille sausage, and a little half a teaspoon of that potato salad. And that right there, hey, puts me in heaven. Hey, so with that being said, hey, listen, if you're new to my channel, let me just say, hey, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and tell everybody out here there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And if you've been watching me for a minute, you know how I'm about to get out of here, folks. I'm out of here. Peace.